Hi everyone, I'm Maddie Rulo. This is my last class of my master's program, so I'm looking forward to finishing. I just finished student teaching in December. I was student teaching a first year classroom, so I am now, I got a position as a first grade teacher in the City of Philadelphia school, so I start January 3rd as a full-time teacher. So it's going to be interesting learning on their new curriculum and getting all the students back into gear after the holiday break, and then also completing this class. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot going on, but hopefully it turns out well. So the research project that I'm conducting is how does the workload amount impact teacher workload or teacher burnout? So this can range from different things. It can range from like the amount of workload, so such as like grading tests, giving lesson planning, writing IEPs if you need to do that, giving assessments, grouping students into the right categories, and also like decorating the classroom, planning projects, all of that. And how does that lead to teacher burnout, such as like teachers quitting, teachers' mental health declining, and teachers just leaving the field altogether. I definitely think this is an important problem to study because ever since, it might even be before COVID, the teacher shortage is real. It is so hard to find teachers, and every teacher that I've talked to, or even like applying to school districts, people have said that, yeah, teachers are leaving at such a high rate due to like the workload amount. They're just burnt out. They can't handle all of the responsibilities that they need to do. It's just too much on their plate. So I hope, after conducting all my research and finding and analyzing my research, that we can find a way to lessen the workload amount on teachers so we can keep teachers in the field and hopefully find a way that we can balance workload and work life and just home things for teachers, because the amount of teachers that we're losing is wild. And even like teachers in college, I heard, has lessened too. So teaching is such an important job, and we can't afford to lose any more teachers. So hopefully after all of my research, it can come up with some ways that teachers have stated that could help them with burnout, or some things that cause a high burnout for teachers. So once we find out that information, we can see if we can lessen that for them. So yeah, like my main goal is to basically see what the number one factor of burnout is. A lot of my questions is worked around workload and the different parts of workload. Like I said before, like lesson planning, prepping, just basically everything that a teacher has to do along with teaching during the day, and then grading and all of that. So that is what my main goal is, to see how we can lessen this burden on teachers and see if that helps the burnout rate for teachers, and hopefully they can stay in the field longer than they have been right now. And then the status of my research project, I have everything set in place. I did some research during student teaching. I gave out some surveys, and then I did some classroom observations, just taking down notes of like what I see, what I noticed regarding workload and the burnout of teachers. Also, I did a lot of observation in my own classroom that I was student teaching at, and also in the other first grade classrooms that I was teaching at, or that I was student teaching at as well, just to give different experiences and examples of what might be a burnout to one teacher compared to a burnout to another teacher. But other than that, I still need to conduct some interviews and finish some of my surveys. And then once that is done, I can start analyzing the data and seeing what the results are and what the common denominators are and all of that stuff. So I still think I have a lot to do. So I am getting ready to distribute all of that information to my participants. I look forward to meeting everyone and having a great class. Thanks, guys.